What up, dude? We live.
Yes.
We on this
Yes.
motherfucking thing. Close
Yes.
this shit out. There we go. All right. There we go. We're full screen.
What
What's
up?
up, bro? Chilling, man. Straight up fucking chilling.
Yeah, dude. Quarantine sucks.
Yeah, I'm starting to
It's just chilling, dude. This is the first time I've not been rolling around
yeah. It's tough,
since the
dude.
quarantine started. This is the first time I've been in a spot that wasn't party time.
Oh yeah, you really are.
And this is just
You're a fish on land right now.
I am, dude. No booze since I left Stanhope's.
Any beers with your dad?
I had one glass of cranberry vodka
Mm.
during actually it was vodka soda with a splash of cranberry during the UFC fight. I was excited
Yeah.
to get that going, and then I had one glass and I was just like, all right, I'm not drinking.
Yeah, I mean, do you get hammered at family parties, or how do you feel about that?
I did when I was younger, like back when it was like I was excited to be drinking with the adults,
Yeah.
and now like half my family like can't drink anymore. They're all alcoholic geezers, so they all had to. Some of them stopped,
Yeah,
and
I've
now
like
it's not as fun.
no, every time I get like drunk enough at a wedding, I end up just like seeing one of my uncles also drunk and like talking. I'm usually kind of stoned enough to where I'm talking to them and I'm like, this is fucking weird. But I'm drunk, so
Mm,
I'm just like, yeah, man, you know what? Fuck this. I'll just be
yeah,
talking about like whatever.
at a
Fuck
wedding,
that.
at a wedding I will black out. I will
Yeah.
turn up at a wedding, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna black out at wherever you decide to have your little shindig.
Dude, I mean, we are planning a very patriotic wedding right now.
Please,
Dude, how about that fucking flag? That's the original.
that
This
thing's
guy,
wild.
well, yeah, we're planning at the armory. So it's like, I mean, full support of the troops and
Dude,
everything.
I will wear my West Point uniform
I'd
to the wedding.
expect nothing less.
I've
It might be the theme might be stolen valor. We might all dress up like soldiers.
Yeah, get like a white navy fucking suit for your
Oh, dude,
it's just a crisp white for your yeah, you could have a stolen valor wedding.
that would be so
That's a
fucking.
fucking good idea.
Stolen valor wedding would be like everyone go the cocktail hours. Just you go to various bars and get a free drink, and then you just report to the wedding.
Yo, this is a good idea. Dude, a bar crawl, stolen valor bar crawl.
Oh my god, that'd be so
That's
funny.
basically exactly what the Boog Boys are doing. All of them are dressed up like Call of Duty characters. Like I saw a picture of this dude with like a rocket launcher at Subway.
Yeah, dude.
It's just like, dude, everyone's just dressed up like the loading screen in Call of Duty, where it's like five dudes like walking around with like fingerless gloves and an M16. It's like, all right, knock it off.
The rocket launcher. That's an interesting. Yeah, the rocket launcher is interesting for people who'd be like, people who are like, you can't have bump stocks. Like, oh, I might need a bump stock. If someone rolls in with a rocket launcher, there's like, dude, and they're like, I might have to take down a Blackhawk.
The government. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know that was remotely legal.
Carrying a rocket launcher.
Yeah.
How can you even? I can't. Apparently, you can't have a pocket knife in New York City. How can that guy roll around with a fucking bazooka?
I guess once you have a bazooka, though, the rules do change.
True.
As soon as you have a bazooka, it is legal.
You have an arrest warrant. They just see you bought a bazooka. They're like, fucking take that out. That
He's
guy's
innocent.
he can do whatever he wants now. He has a bazooka. Very ISIS-y to walk around with like Stinger
Yeah.
missiles. I saw the bazooka and I was like, all right, bro.
Man, I forgot how much I loved Stinger missile videos.
Oh, them just
God
fucking
damn.
shooting them and falling over. Well, a guy just like rolling down a dune after he shoots a stinger. Like, oh.
Always just a missile falls out the back of a rocket launcher. They all have to run. No, the fucking Stinger missiles that are on the that are like attached to the wire that they can control.
What?
I think that's what a Stinger missile is. I could be wrong.
I thought a stinger was the one they shot and it had like a missile head out of it. Not like a fat bazooka, but like a skinny bazooka.
There's
Like
one that's like on a tripod that is attached to a wire. It looks like it's attached to a cord that the missile is actually controlled.
what?
And dude, I used to just watch these videos at Helium, like before we'd go on. And you can always see like the missile like slowly like hit a group of people, like enough that they have time to like see it coming and be like, oh fuck.
I'm thinking, what are the things called where the people hold them on their shoulders and they fucking fire? Insurgents. Oh, these are like the insurgent
Yeah,
bazooka.
they always have the RPGs.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, I mean I'm trying to think what it actually is called.
I don't know. It's just
Whatever.
it's
All of our
it's
alt-right
poor man's bazooka.
all of our alt-right listeners are going nuts right now.
I got
Like, that's a fucking J-12 Javelin. You don't even fucking know.
dude. I got someone reached out to me and was like, actually, dude, I support everything besides you guys can't make fun of Boog Boys. And it's like, dude, come on.
Well,
Come on, they're funny. They're funny, and it's it's just funny. They're like, that's actually they're not Antifa. It's like
yeah, they are,
right, dude.
They're jacked Antifa. They're Antifa that aren't total pussies, but they're all still, still retarded guys.
Fucking anti-bra.
Anti-bra, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's did you hear about the Venezuelan guy that might be a false flag, might be a couple fucking Boog Boys going wild?
No, what is this?
Dude, there was the president of Venezuela, who apparently is like a socialist dictator, which is funny how, I will say briefly that socialism does find its way into some pretty bad place. Like every time, like, dude, seriously, it works. I'm like, all right, there's some good models, and there's Venezuela. It's funny starving under a socialist regime. Like, no, dude, we're sharing. And everyone's like, dude, we don't have anything. So
yeah, they always point to like Scandinavia.
Yeah,
they're like, look at that, and it's like, well,
a couple of watchmakers, dude. There was an amphibious attack. Quote unquote, claims there was an amphibious attack on the Venezuelan president. They said they were trying to oust him.
Really?
So he said he found 2 American soldiers, and then there was like they went and it's actually really funny. So apparently there's a group, basically like the movie Extract, that goes around and does private work.
You love the movie Extract.
Dude, I didn't think it was real. Apparently the movie Extract's real, and their next target.
What, private work? Like Blackwater?
Well, this guy has a website being like, yeah, exactly. But there's this firm started up being like, hey, governments, if you want to instill democracy, you can hire us and we'll instill democracy for you. Basically saying like, we correct injustice if you pay us. There's some weird ass website. So there's a guy. So basically the Venezuelan president came out with all these dudes rounded up. And he's like, all these motherfuckers just try to attack me. I killed a bunch of them. Here's 2 Americans. Here's their passports. Donald Trump, organized an attack on me because America put out a bounty on this guy, on the Venezuelan president. America did put out a bounty on him, saying like, we'll give you guys, I forget what it is, like $20 million to like bring us this dude. So like, if you capture the president of Venezuela,
what?
America will give you money. They fucking Tekashi 6ix9ine put the hit out on him like they did. Like he did fucking what's his name, Keith.
It's so sick to put out. Like it's always funny when you see like a bounty on somebody that's still like you're getting paid like a backup quarterback. Like it's like, holy shit, dude, if I turn in the warlord in my village that's been beheading all my friends and family, I get to get paid like the backup quarterback for the Carolina Panthers. I can also make second string NFL money.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it is something like that. It's like they offer like 20 mil for this.
In the Middle East, they'll be like 10 grand for. It's like, dude, hook them up a little. Just be like, everything's free. If you do this, we're gonna send you to America, and everything's free.
A year supply of pizza. If you take out.
Yeah, dude. They get like half-court shot rewards. They're like, we'll give you a fucking Mazda, but you got to pay the taxes.
We'll tax you 40% on it. Yeah, man. So they went for this guy. Also, okay, so the government and the CIA are claiming like, dude, we had nothing to do with this, but there was an amphibious attack. So these dudes pulled up on Venezuela soil trying to go get this guy, and the way they pulled it, so the whole thing foiled. America's like, yo, we had nothing to do with it. Some dude apparently from Florida was like, yo, I did that. Some guy, he's an ex-troop. He was like, that was me. And he's like, so he apparently was going around to everyone being like, we got to get these guys out. Because now Venezuela has 2 Americans to kind of barter with. And like now like America has to go get them.
I think that we should leave those dudes there.
Well, they're apparently.
if they were mercenaries, leave them there.
Operation Gideon, dude. They're there to free the Venezuelan people. And what they did, apparently, according to this guy, there's like 9 people they interview, but there's the dude, I forget his name, but he was the one who said he organized it. There's 2 people who got captured. Then there was the guy they think that the guy who claimed he did it was actually working for it was like a drug lord or a guy who got arrested on drug charges who was like working with the United States. But what they allegedly did was went into like Venezuela, like poor Venezuela, like towns who were like pissed off with the leader. And we're like, yo, we're part of Donald Trump's secret army. Do you guys want in? Apparently like 100 Venezuelans were like, fuck yeah, dude. That's
I would join.
I know.
It was like, yo, I'm with a secret army.
It's Trump's secret army, dude. And they were like, "Who? Trump?" Like, "Yeah, dude, fucking from that show." And they're like, "Oh fuck yeah, dude,
Yeah, I remember that.
let's go get this guy's fucking head." So then apparently, but they're also calling it could be. They're like a lot of people are being like, it's a Venezuelan false flag because the guy wants to keep lockdown. So they're saying like, dude, they're like, okay, so somehow this
Wait,
guy,
Venezuela's in lockdown?
yeah, they're in COVID lockdown. And some
Really?
people are saying, which is weird. The Associated Press is like, yeah, well, Venezuela might be wanting to extend their lockdown just to kind of take advantage of their citizens. Anyway, wear your mask. And it's like, what the
Yeah, yeah,
fuck?
yeah.
All right, man.
Anyway, we're gonna push ours to July. It's like, wait, why? Yeah, I'm not gonna. We're not gonna get. Don't even get me into it. Don't
Dude,
even
don't
get
get
me
me
started.
started. But yeah, that
Dude,
was,
don't get me started.
yeah, especially when like whenever someone plays football who's like not really in shape, they're like butt always, the pads always come up out of the butt kind of. You know what I'm
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
talking-
yeah. Well, I had that. I had a flat butt.
Yeah, dog ass.
I look like a fucking idiot.
You had a
I
German
had like
Shepherd
love
head.
handles and a fucking Hank Hill ass. Just a flat line.
Your hip pads just start popping up out of the
Oh,
sides.
I never wore a girdle, dude. I was a bad boy.
Really?
I never wore those hip pads.
That's pretty sick, actually. That'll make you
And
move
then I got
faster.
caught. I got caught before a game. One of the refs came up and was like, where's your hip pads?" And they made me go change in the locker room before the game. I
Damn.
was spazzing. I still have dreams about it.
About getting made to change?
Yeah, that's the dream. It's like it's always like I'm about to play in a football game and then I forgot my helmet or I don't have a pad or something like that.
That's fucking
Never
crazy.
actually play in the game. It's like
How stressed were you when the guy was like, go back and get your stuff on?
I was pretty stressed because I
Really?
just remember my coach being like, "What the fuck."
Like, why aren't you
I
wearing
was
your
like a
pads?
captain. It was at the coin toss. Like I was out at midfield, and the guy was like,
Oh.
"You're not wearing any pads. Go put those on, or you're not allowed to play."
Oh.
I was like, "All right." I had to run across the field. I had to go through our locker room was in between their sideline.
You had to run through the tunnel and everyone's like, boo.
Yeah, it was like, "You fucking loser." Yeah,
How
and
fast did you run?
there's no way. I was very self-aware how stupid I'd look if I sprinted.
So you're like, yes, sir.
It was definitely like a lazy jog and probably an argument. I probably lipped off to the ref, dude. Probably mouthed off.
You think you lipped?
I was just like, pussy,
Wait, is Big Phil there?
bitch ass. Yeah, he was there.
How'd that play out? What did he think about the whole
Phil
thing?
didn't say much during the games. He would stand at the top of the bleachers with his arms crossed. He would stand in the top row and just, dude, there were times he would go to he would watch practice.
Would he really?
He would park in the parking lot and watch football practices.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's pretty tight.
It actually is pretty swag. He would just go out there and dip and watch football practice.
That's
He was
gotta
probably
be
just
fun.
trying to get out of the house.
I was just thinking that. I'm
He's
like, that's
probably
a
just
good,
like, see if my son's a pussy or not. Got to watch practice for a couple hours.
it's a good argument too. Just be like, I gotta go watch practice. It's like,
Yeah, I have to. I need to see it.
I gotta
I
make
got
sure.
big news for you. I just
What?
got in a car accident right before this.
Dude, so did Ajax.
Really?
Yeah, but sorry, what happened?
So this truck. All right. So it's the more embarrassing part is what I was doing. I was going to buy a cord from Best Buy for my Xbox 360 so I could play NCAA 14.
No doubt.
So I borrowed my mommy's car to drive to Best Buy to get a video game cord, and a truck hit me. An 18-wheeler hit her car.
What?
Well, so I pulled up next to him, and he was taking a right turn, an illegal right turn.
Mm-hmm.
There was literally a sign that said no right turns for trucks
Yeah.
at a red light. So I figured he was turning left because he was already kind of in the left part of the lane because he was giving himself room to take a right. I didn't know that. No turn signal.
Yep.
Just sitting there. I pulled up inside of him because I was going to turn right on red. And all of a sudden he just starts driving. And I was
That's
like,
terrifying.
yo. And I didn't think he would. I was like laying on the horn, like, bro, I'm right here. And then he just smashed the fuck out of the car, like slowly while I was in the car, just like fucking it up. And I was just sitting there like, fuck, dude, fuck, stop. The fucking windshield cracked in half. I was like, oh shit, stop.
Did they come
please."
file a report?
No, the cops didn't come because of the Coronis.
What?
The cops were like, yeah, well, are you all right? Is the car drivable? I was like, yeah. They're like, all right, well, the only thing we would do is exchange information. So if you guys do that, you don't need us. And I was like, all right.
Did the driver accept responsibility?
No, he was this little dude. He was a little short, fat guy from Mississippi.
Oh.
He ruled. He ruled. He got out of his truck and he wasn't like, he was like, all right, you call the authorities. I'm going to back the truck up because my car was stuck under the truck.
You
So
fast
he
and
had to-
furious.
I tried to Fast and Furious in a CRV, in my mom's CRV. And he had to reverse to get me out, and it just shattered the car again.
Oh,
Like he had to slowly, basically he hit me twice, just slowly creaking up on the side of this car.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and then I was like, "You didn't have a turn signal on, right?" Like, I'm pretty sure you did not have a turn signal on. And he was like, "No comment." I was like, "All right." I mean, I'm not like being accusatory. I want to make sure I'm not. And I mean, there literally was a sign that says trucks cannot make a right turn.
Dude, he pleaded the fifth wheel.
He pleaded the fifth wheel big time on me. Yeah, it was.
No comment.
But then I felt bad. Like, I didn't want to fucking fuck this guy and be like, he's a truck driver. He was
degenerate, dude. He was probably at the stop. He was probably just at the stop right now. Someone probably just was like, "I'm gonna cut your fucking head off," and he was like, "Oh."
He did go on red. He tried to make a very wide right turn on red. I pulled up, and then a second later he started driving. Like I was just parked next to him.
Jesus, where's the car?
It sucked. The car's in the driveway now.
Oh, so you were able to drive it off?
I drove home and then told my parents what happened, and then I was like, "Dad, I need to borrow your car." I drove it to Best Buy to get that cord. He's like, "You're not taking my fucking car." I was like, "You think I'm going to crash twice?"
You didn't even crash. I know,
some guy just hit me. Yeah.
Oh,
but no, Phil was like, "No, that's my livelihood. You can't take my car." I was like, "I'm not going to."
Yeah. I'll be extra, extra careful this time.
If your car crashes. So wait, if your car crashes, you're just done with life? Like your job's over if you don't. He's like, "I'll get a rental car," and I'll be like, "All right." If I crash 2 cars in one day, I'll get you a rental car.
The whole enterprise.
I will get you. Dude, if I would have crashed my dad's car, I would have Ubered to Best Buy.
Oh, you needed this cord.
I needed the cord more than anything.
What cord is it?
It was just so my parents they just had a flat screen sitting in this office. Their old TV that was in the living room has just been sitting in a room, unplugged, but they lost the power cord. So it's just been sitting there for like 2 years.
I asked because I got to hook up. I have a very old Xbox. I got to hook up so I can do my dance games, but I'm missing a cord. I don't know which cord it is, so I'll figure that out.
Yeah, you gotta get the cord, bro. You gotta get your dance games.
I gotta start playing. Yeah, dance experience. It'll be fun.
It's awesome that you play dance video games.
I'm trying to. I don't have the fucking cord.
You gotta get your moves down for the armory, dude. You got a patriotic fucking
dude. I got
what an awesome fucking theme for a wedding is Stolen Valor.
I can't wait, bro. It's gonna be
and women can dress as nurses.
That would be awesome.
It's just troops and first responders and troops only. Dude, if you took a picture like that, every person in America would jerk off. Like if you took a wedding picture, a troop and a nurse getting married with all best men troops, all female nurses
in scrubs, and then it came out 2 days later that it was fake. That would be so fucking awesome. Start a GoFundMe, get the money from it, and then be like, "Yeah, it was a fake."
Yeah, these are just clothes. Who cares?
I'm gonna get a GoFundMe. No, it'd be cool to do that. Set up a GoFundMe for like this is the last wedding before I have to go do war, and my wife has to go do nursing for extra COVID down somewhere else. And then start up another GoFundMe debunking my own fake GoFundMe. Like, fuck those guys. They're fucking liars.
Yo.
Be like, yo, I fuck them. I'm the guy they're basing it on.
Yeah, we could do a complete fucking inside job. We could have Billy and Spud debunk it. Get some more attention to war mode as an act. And then maybe people will start believing some other ideas that they have.
This is like a glimpse into the Venezuelan government's meeting. They're like, all right,
I know. Just like
fucking idiots from Florida. We caught with coke here. We cut them a deal. They're going to pretend to invade us.
I wonder what the false flag, like what Venezuela is going to get out of it.
Dude,
it's always funny that they like talk shit to the.
Yeah, I mean, imagine you're Venezuela. People are running out of food. Morale's low. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, shit, America just attacked us, but we were too strong. And they're like, fuck yeah, dude. We fought America? Like, yeah, we beat them. It's no big deal.
Yeah, America's pussies, dude. Who's next?
They were like, America just did a concentrated effort to attack us, and we were there. We happened to be right there with a bunch of soldiers. Like, apparently they attacked like their stronghold, and we're like, all right, we're gonna get them
out. Yeah, that's some real North Korean balling fucking shit to just be like, yeah, America keeps trying to attack us, and we just literally fuck them up like every day.
I love to hear their history books. Like World War VII, America tried to attack us again. We launched a missile today. It took off, went like 450 feet, killed everybody.
It rolled. Yeah, his stories of like Kim Jong Un, like actually, I think it was Kim Jong Il who was the Kim Jong Un was the older one. No, we
Kim
have
Jong Un's a young gun.
Kim Jong Un's the current baller. Kim Jong Il was the papa.
Yep.
There were like stories about Kim Jong Il that he like shot like a 36 at golf. Like he had like 10 hole in ones.
Yeah, he did.
Like the stories were just like Kim Jong Un. I think in the textbooks was he never took a shit. Like that's taught in school was the guy does not shit.
So they have like actual like mythology.
Yeah.
So they're like kind of like God.
Well, maybe we are getting like secondhand shit. But yes.
Yeah, maybe it was like a cultural thing where it's like, yeah, that guy doesn't shit. Like when people are like that guy's shit doesn't stink, but that guy doesn't shit.
Yeah, that guy doesn't shit.
That guy, you think you don't shit, huh?
That actually makes more sense than shit don't stink.
Yeah, just take a nice. Because
it is like a moment like when anybody's like trying to be authoritative or cool or anything like that. Like if you just think of them dumping, it's like all right.
Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing.
Instant loss of credibility when I know that you poop. Some hot chick that thinks she's better than me. I'm like, I know you've had diarrhea, lady.
True.
Nothing you do is impressive right now.
I feel like girls get hit with diarrhea a good amount too. I
think so.
Well, dude, I had a pill. Speaking of women shitting incessantly, I had a pill bay today. Well, wasn't that big of a one, man. It wasn't that, we're planning this wedding. We're the armory was a big deal. It was a big score. We figured that out. That's just all you do is pay for the site and you can bring your own catering in and everything. Got a good deal.
Nice.
2020, dude. We're gonna have a patriotic wedding. Her mom was basically like, I don't know if a lot of people are gonna come, and I was like, dude, drown that bullshit out. Everyone's coming. No one scares going to be there. But it's not for like, it's not going to be for like 7 months. But yeah, we're just like, why are weddings so expensive? Why is it? We're like going through the pricing. I'm like, dude, it's going to be like fucking, if you want to do it the traditional way with like a caterer who happens to like own a venue, they charge you $100 a person. So it's going to be like fucking $30,000.
Yeah, fuck all that.
She's like, why are weddings so expensive? And I was just like, look, babe.
Yeah.
Notice who wants them. Notice who really, really wants them, and notice the economics of them. Notice the price of diamonds. Things that bays feel they need are priced exorbitantly because they know you guys will just –
because you have no choice.
You'll just bend all the logic. You'll just be like, I want that, I want that, I want that.
You will just break a man's fucking soul to get that shit. You'll be like, well, I'm leaving him. He didn't get me the nicest diamond.
Yeah, dude, getting aligned with Bay, and I think I've even talked about this before, getting aligned in a Bay industry. If like it's something a Bay needs to feel good, it's like, dude, I mean, 30,000, think about that, dude, for a night. That's pretty standard for people to be like, oh, it's $100 a plate.
It's crazy. The party you could have, party you could actually have for $30,000.
It's crazy.
Is wild. You could have like $30,000. You could have like live animals there.
For sure.
You could put together like a outdoor party, like in a tent. You put together a circus. I don't know why that's where my head goes for a cool party, but you could have a circus.
Yeah, man. It's
$30,000. You could hire like a famous band.
Yeah. You could have Limp Bizkit. You could have Limp Bizkit.
You could have I DM'd Fred Durst to come on our show.
Did you really?
It's funny you said Limp Bizkit. I just DM'd him like yesterday. I was like, dude, come to the show.
Please, that'd be so fucking sick.
Let's see if he even responded. I don't even think he.
Yeah, man. That would be. I don't know, man. That
didn't even see it. God damn it, Fred.
World War I.
World War I Doughboys?
Dude, I don't want to brag, but I got some motherfucking pussy last night.
You got pussy last night?
Yeah, I got pussy last night, bro.
How'd it go?
Dude, man, it's been a while.
Really? How long?
I can't even say. It's just been a long, long time, dude. I was like genuinely charged up. I was actually, after I got done, I was like, I wanted to call somebody. Like, yo.
Yeah.
Like, yo, that fucking, that girl I'm married to? Yeah, we hooked up. Yeah, we hooked up last night.
Like, that girl I've been talking to for a little?
That girl I've been living with for 4 years, married to.
Your wife with a kid?
Yeah, we hooked up last night. It's, probably, I'll probably see her again. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I just wanted to call and like brag. I was so stoked on myself. I was
you could have called him pussy brag to me. I would have been excited to hear that.
I might next time.
I might keep this one off air, but I got a good brag to you from last night myself. Little braggies from last night.
Dude, I had to be quiet too. That was the thing. We had visitors.
Oh, you got the baby. Oh, quiet's nice.
Obviously, we have the baby too.
That
adds a whole dimension to your sexuality.
What's the dimension?
It's just like, and I was thinking about this last night. I was like, damn, dude, like girls live in such an animalistic universe. Like they get, like periods and stuff. Not to be crass, but they get like, they get a reminder.
Yeah, pussies fucking bleed, gross.
They get a reminder like every month of like, yo, yeah, you're a fucking animal.
You're an animal. Right
now,
you nasty
can get
bitch.
knocked up. Right now, you'll get pregnant easier. And then like, she's lactating, so like
hot. Oh,
made her tits squirt a little. No, I think did you drink breast milk at all?
No, fuck no.
It's not bad. It tastes like the milk left over from like sweet cereal.
Never that.
It's good. It's good for you. That's probably why my shoulder hurts, dude. It's a lot of HGH in it. I think my fucking bones are expanding. But yeah, dude, it was just like, it was tight. Afterwards, she's like, I think my breast started leaking. I was like, fuck yeah, dude, that's fucking hot. Where's that baby? Make sure she shuts up. I never realized that's kind of what people do when you're your first year of the first like 4 months of your life. You're just in a room while your dad's just like, your dad's just like completely jammed full of cum, and like every now and again, your mom has had mercy on him and let him release. He's like,
and then and your existence is just people being like, somebody shut him the fuck up. Somebody please. Which I guess never really changes.
No,
most people really have nothing to say. Most people's existences are just other people like waiting for them to stop talking and then just like, shut the fuck up. Somebody do something to make that person quiet.
Yeah, at least as a baby, it's like kind of exciting when they like look at you and talk and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, and it's funny too, because I'm like just waiting for her to, start being able to like do more and more. And it's like, I think I did come to that realization, like, oh, this is going to be for the rest of her life. It's like, could you, let's go. All right.
Yeah.
Like I hear they start walking, like, I hear they start like going to school and like going away to college. Yeah. And like, all right, come on.
The neighbor's kid was a doctor at this age.
Yeah, dude, that's got to be wild. Well, it already starts, man, with like, because you try to hit like these developmental timelines and stuff. Then there's like, damn, someone in Messenger, they start doing like not like a hot baby competition, but there are like vote for my baby as like cutest baby.
Yes.
It's like, dude, will you just fucking just take a break, man? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you got to be competitive with your fucking brand new kid. It's like, dude, you did nothing yet. The parenting, you can't get a parenting award after 1 fucking month.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. It's just like, and what if do you want a super hot baby right now? Like, it's weird.
I do. I want to feed it to the fucking cabal. I'm joining the cabal.
You're saying all the right things.
I need a hot dog to send to the White House.
Yeah, they're gonna clip up all these comments from you and just release them and be like, "You think he's fucking around?"
He's satanic. No, I've been home. I also have had sexual experiences. I've been back. I got back to my roots, jerking off at my parents' house. That is it reinvigorates your you find yourself again when you got to be quiet, jerking off in the house.
Yeah,
it's fun again. I've been living bachelor life for so long that I can just jerking off loudly.
Having to be quiet's cool. Yeah, no, I agree, because now we have to actually I'm actually worried about her getting pregnant where I wasn't for a while. So now it's like that adds an extra thing, like, oh shit, like you could get it gives me like a very kind of high schooly.
Yeah, it's fun.
I get pregnant. Oh, but yeah, man.
Man, I think my Jay just called.
Did he? What's good with him?
I don't know. They're not as hands-on as my last agents were. It's funny.
What are they doing?
Tightwads aren't as invested in me anymore. The old tightwads would call nonstop, be like, "This is what we're working on. This is what we got." New tightwads, once a month, check in, just like,
"What are you doing?
Do you want us to book you here?" It's like, yeah,
please,
yeah, tightwads, come on. But
you tell him, like, dude, I got in a fucking car accident today, dude. I was getting a cord from my Xbox. I don't need this right now.
I need to carry a TV down in front of my dad.
Just
He's
get
gonna
it
watch
done.
me carry a flat screen into the basement so I can play video games.
I
God.
know. That is so funny because it's such a sick thing to be like, hold on, my agent's calling, and it's like you're like sitting on a carpet like watching
Yeah, Indian style in my parents' basement. Hold on, it's my agent. All right, I'll fuck it. I'll do it, dude. I'm gonna pussy brag. This was
Please.
my sexual experience last night.
Yes.
Had a FaceTime 3-way.
What?
Had 2 bays telling me to JO
You had jerk off
on FaceTime.
You had JOI.
Yes, from 2 bays. 2 different bays. Naked.
Oh my god.
Touching
dude.
themselves, telling me they needed me. Here's the problem, though.
Sure.
I nutted pretty early.
Of course.
Once I realized, I was like, am I allowed to jerk off to this while we're talking? They're like, yeah, we want you
That's
to.
a good question to ask.
I had to. Well, it was kind of like, are we actually doing this?
We doing sex stuff?
Are we? Because like, there would be like the occasional like, look at my tit. I'd be like, oh, all right, cool. And then it just kept going. And I was like, am I allowed to jerk off?
Yeah, it's a good question.
Which by the way, I already had been. But
True.
they could just see my screen was like,
You just see a rope come up to the top.
yeah. But I as soon as I finished, I still had to sit there and listen to 2 drunk chicks talk and I felt like I owed them. So for like a half hour more, I had just nutted, and a girl would be like, "Do you want to see my tits?" And I was like, "Yeah." I can't tell you how little I give a fuck about seeing your tits. like I just nutted, and this girl was like, "You want to see my pussy right now?" I was like, "Yeah, all right."
You were thinking about that cord, dude. You're like, I need to
Not
get
really.
that
Dude, I was in the middle of searching for the cord in the house when the FaceTime started. I had no plans of jerking off. I was looking for a cord in my parents' house, and then I got a FaceTime call, so I sat down and jerked off. And then I just went back to looking for the cord.
It's a honeypot, dude. They didn't want you getting that cord.
They did. Everybody's been trying to stop me from getting this cord, and there's nothing they can do. As soon as this podcast ends, I'm gonna play NCAA until 2 a.m.
That's fucking sick, dude.
But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
That's awesome. I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know that could even be a thing.
Yeah, it was 2 girls hanging out together, and that's what happened.
I wonder, and this just reminded me of this, because now like a lot of professionals are doing like telehealth and all this different like Zoom stuff. I wonder if pro ladies are doing that. Dude, it was actually funny. Damn, I was bombing all day yesterday. Oh man, I shouldn't even say this, but we.
Dude, I already exposed my fucking.
I know this is gonna be, but well, it's not that big of a deal. So I'll put it this way. We had sex.
Yes,
sex.
Yes, dude.
And then somebody farted. Let's just say.
All right, you should have said it. You should not have said it. No, that's fine. That's like a fucking.
I made a fracking joke. I was like, "Damn, dude, I just fracked the pussy."
Dude, that was a fucking aftershock. You got in there and jarred bubbles loose.
I just fracked the pussy. She was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Nothing."
Nothing. Got so deep.
No, I was kidding. I farted, dude. No, I actually did. I think fart. After it stunk, but there might have been someone chipping in a little something in there.
Wait. You didn't hear it? You just smelled it? Oh, that's so funny.
It was pretty wicked.
Girl farts are wicked, dude.
Oh, man, dude.
Girl farts are wicked.
Well, they're always eating like every health fad. So it's like they're never good. So yeah, it's just like a ton of like just sugar broken down. Girl farts might be. I mean, they're the worst. They easily are the worst farts. Easily.
I told you that time Caitlin was hiding. We were playing hide and go seek in the dark. In my parent, we always turn the lights off and play tag when my niece is here. She really likes it.
Fun game.
And Caitlin was hiding in one room, and my dad was it. And when Phil's it, it's the best. But he just opened the room that she was hiding in. He was like, "Oh, Jesus Christ!" He's like, "Shane, that's disgusting." And I was like, "That's not me. I was in a different room." Like, you just heard her in there, like, "It was me."
So you guys all turned the lights on. Like, no, it wasn't me. Game's paused.
Game's paused. We gotta find out who dropped that bomb. It was very funny.
Yeah, man. We actually I lit one up today in the car that was pretty fucking wicked. I did put, it was kind of chilly out and like all the windows are down. She got in, she's like, put the windows up. Oh my god.
Man, farts rule, dude.
That's
Farts rock.
that was for last night. Yeah, it's pretty. I've at this point I'm
That's for last night. You gave her what for?
I was down there fracking, bro. Yeah, dude. Now with like the amount that I get thrown up on and get like shit on my hands now, it's like farts just don't faze me, dude. They just don't.
It's still. I don't think I like kids. I know you have a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I really like. When they're not your kids. I'm sure when they're yours, it's a big difference. But like I was hanging out I was over at my sister's yesterday. We ate food there. We had dinner there, and I'm sitting next to my niece and nephew, and it's just like it's nonstop. When you have kids with a group, the group's dynamic changes just to like we just have to indulge in this.
The
like
kid, you're saying.
We have to indulge in a 5-year-old girl just sitting there and be like, "Can I tell you something? Can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
What about this?" Like and it's like, okay, great. That's the whole meal is just a 5-year-old talking and everyone being like, "Great,
That's so funny.
Isn't that fun? Let's get the bubble machine out. Let's play with the bubbles." I might be a fucking dick. I'm a dildo, dude. I was just sitting there like, when are we leaving? Because I rode over with my mom and dad. I was like, when are we going to be done with Aaliyah? Oh, shit. She's getting all the attention, not me.
It's funny you went home to Harrisburg for 2 weeks and you're just autistic now. You're like,
I've instantly become I'm a fat guy in a basement, dude. I'm a fat guy in a basement.
Oh, yeah, so what? Big deal. I can blow bubbles, too. Mom, when are we leaving? Mom, I don't want turkey. Order me Domino's.
Yes, that is what's happening. Right before this podcast started, my dad came down. He was nice enough. First off, my dad handled the insurance today.
Oh,
I got in a car accident, and then Phil just sat on the phone all day. And I was like, "Can I help?" Like, no, go do your fucking bullshit. I was like, I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you what happened. Can I take your car to GameStop then? And he was like, no, you just wrecked your mother's. I was like, Dad, I'm taking the fucking car, dude. There's nothing you can do.
Oh, my God.